Hello everybody and welcome to the first and last season finale of season 1 of the Pipebomb promo challenge. So we had a three-way tiebreaker. We weren't expecting it because of how many guests we had. We were expecting possibly a tiebreaker. But that was between Sam Defrain, Vinny Daniels and Champagne Charlie, who all had 8 points. So, as always, for the Pipebomb promo challenge, I am joined by my guest judge, well, co-judge, Lucas Jackson.
Hi guys, I'm ready to judge and I'm looking forward to some decent promos in this, to be fair. 3 of our best, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. And our first contestant is Mr. Sam Defrain.
Evening, lads.
So,
Evening.
the rules are the same as normal. You get a topic, you get an opponent. However, the only difference being is you get 1 minute and 15 seconds as opposed to 1 minute. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Yeah, as always, same scoring system. 10 points, 5 points me, 5 points Lucas. Well, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Your 2 topics are: you will be competing for the DKW British Heavyweight Championship at DKW against Vinny Daniels and Champagne Charlie. Your 1 minute 15 starts now.
Shut up and listen up, because Defrain is talking here, and he's addressing you, Vinny Daniels and Champagne Charlie. Now, at DKW, Defrain will be challenging you for the DKW British title. The title that is rightfully Defrain's. And if you two think that you can defeat Defrain, well then, lads, you must blinking, bleeding be bonkers to think that. Defrain won the 2019 Rumble. He earned the right to take on Taylor Essex for that title. That title is rightfully his. And there's not a damn thing either of you punks can do about it. Defrain has defeated both of you on multiple occasions. And come the next DKW show, after all is said and done, Defrain will be the British champion. Know what I mean?
Oh, very well done indeed.
Thank you very much.
You were basically spot on, like give or take a second.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that. I don't know if he was timing it in his head or something, but
Maybe.
I thought that was really good. I thought that was really good. I've always been a fan of Sam's promos anyway, but I think this one, I liked how he centered himself as well. He's so used to be doing it, even though we're not technically a PG podcast, but I appreciate trying to rein the language in with blinking blinks, and that'll be a new thing, I'm sure.
Like Joe Pesci trying not to swear.
I do think it was better than his original promo as well.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, I'm going to go for 4.5. 4.5.
I like the alliteration. That was a nice touch, even though you were trying to stop yourself from swearing by doing that. But you mentioned everything. You even, I'll give you credit here. You didn't realise this, but you did mention the show, the only show that I emceed at for DKW.
Oh, what the
Rumble that you won this year.
That's correct.
Yeah. I announced you as winning that show.
You did indeed.
Plugging myself. Without sounding biased, I'm going to go with 4.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
Right.
So that's 8.5 in total, isn't it?
Yeah, 8.5, which is half a point better than you did last time, which puts you at the top of the leaderboard so far. all we've got next is Vinny Daniels and Champagne Charlie. Before we move on to our next contestant, Lucas, did you write down your pick, your prediction?
I did.
I have written down my prediction. We'll reveal that at the end of the show. I don't think either of us will get a prize for that. I think that was just for fun. But so, before you guys move on to the end of the podcast or the promo challenge, we want you to stick your predictions down in the comments. No cheating. The winner of that will be pinned to the top of the comment section. Or the person that wins that first. So without further ado, let's move on to our next contestant, which I believe is Mr. Champagne Charlie. Okay, so our next contestant on the Pipebomb Promo Challenge season finale on our three-way tiebreaker is Mr. Champagne Charlie.
Hello, it's good to be back here. Thank you for having me again.
Not a problem, it's good to hear from you again. So the rules are basically the same as last time. One topic, one place. One opponent, one place. Well, opponent and a place, basically. However, the one difference being you have 1 minute and 15 seconds as opposed to 1 minute, which you had last time. Trying to change it up so at least we get different scores this time. Does that make sense to you? Hello?
Yeah, it makes sense, yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
As usual, 10 points from me. 10 points in total, 5 points from me, 5 points from Lucas. So, your two topics are, you'll be facing Vinny Daniels and Sam Defrain for the DKW British Championship, and you'll be competing against them at DKW.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Your 1 minute and 15 seconds starts now.
What's up, DKW fans? It's your main man, Champagne Charlie here, and I am here to tell you that coming soon, I have the opportunity of a lifetime. I have the opportunity to step in the ring with two of the baddest guys in drop kicks and a chance to become the Great British Heavyweight Champion. Who are those guys, you may add? The so-called hooligan, for starters first, Vinny Daniels. Vinny Daniels, you talk the talk, you act like a bad guy, but I'm going to prove to you, right, and to everyone else, that you are just a poor little boy. And Sam Defrain, the hulking specimen that you are, I'm going to prove once and for all how much of a fake you really are. And boys, when I beat you both and become the Great British Heavyweight Champion, I will pop the cork of the finest champagne and I will party the night away, boys. You better believe that. Woo!
Ooh,
Ooh.
interesting.
Lucas, you went first last time, so I'm going to go first this time, just to mix things up a little bit. Everything was there. You went under time, I think.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
oh, right.
Not by much. You were on the 1 minute mark this time.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, there we go. So, I did my best, that's all I can say.
It was very good. If it weren't for the timing, you'd be getting near enough full marks from me. However, for that, the context was there, the content was there rather, and it was enjoyable. I understood what was going on. You mentioned both your opponents at some point or another. So for that, I'm going to have to go with a 3.5.
Okay.
Over to you.
So yeah, I think he was a little bit harsh. I understand that it went under time. I mean, in the new time rules, they are obviously what they are, and so we have to obviously take that seriously. But the content-wise, it was there. The energy, it was good. It was a little repetitive in the middle. I think your last one was slightly better, but I don't be as harsh as Josh. I'm going to go with a 4. Yeah, well, I'm going to go with a 4.
Okay, I appreciate that. The reason why the energy is there is because I am loaded as shit right now. But there we go. So, yeah, so
that works for us.
It's called living the gimmick, isn't it? So there we go.
It's not a gimmick.
Indeed.
You know, that's just you.
Pretty much, yeah. Except I'm taking down whiskey right now instead of champagne. So.
I've got many bottles
Whiskey
of that,
Willie, we call you. But anyway, that gives you 7.5 points, I believe.
Yes,
okay, that's
it does.
cool. Like I said, it's a bit of fun. It doesn't really matter about winning. It's just with these promos, it's just a bit of fun, during all this. So.
Indeed. Well, we shall see if you've done enough.
Okay.
We shall. So we will move on to our next competitor, our next guest. I won't say who that is because it will spoil it for Champagne Charlie. However, I will also not tell you where you are on the leaderboard so far. I will tell you at the end of the show.
Okay, that's cool.
So without further ado, let's move on to our next contestant. Okay, we are back with our third and final contestant of the Pipebomb Promo Challenge Tiebreaker Edition. I've changed the name of of this episode about 3 times so far already. So, our next contestant is Mr. Vinny Daniels. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How's your shed?
Like a sauna in this weather, although not today because it's currently raining. But it's
raining? Where are you at? Where are you at where it's raining?
In Langdon.
I'm about 10 minutes down the road from you. I got no rain. Just carry on. You're lying. Ain't no rain in Langdon.
It's on and off. But I have had rain the last 2 days. Not heavily.
Yeah, I had it yesterday. Not today. No rain. Sunny today.
No. It's been on and off for me today. Well, anyway.
Smells like bullshit.
Swiftly on. Does it? Moving swiftly on. So the rules are essentially the same as always. You get a topic, you get a place/person. So, the only difference being instead of 1 minute, you're now having 1 minute and 15 seconds to do your promo. Do you understand the rules?
I don't know. Can you explain them again?
I can if you want.
No, I'm alright. I think a trained dolphin can understand that, so it's alright.
Hopefully. As usual, 10 points, 5 points me, 5 points Lucas. Your 2 topics are you are competing for the British Heavyweight Championship of DKW, and you'll be competing at DKW against Champagne Charlie and Sam Defrain. Your 1 minute 15 seconds.
Whoa. I have questions. Who is the champion, or is the title vacated?
The title is currently vacated.
Oh, okay.
Hence the tiebreaker. So your 1 minute and 15 starts now.
Too long, the hooligan has been overlooked. For too long, Vinny Daniels has been overlooked. 5 years. 5 very long years I've worked for DKW and put blood, sweat and tears into it. Very literal blood, sweat and tears. I've almost died for this company. And how many times have I had the opportunity to fight for the DKW title? 1, and I was screwed out of it. It wasn't fair. It's my time. I deserve this title. You've got Champagne Charlie, a guy who doesn't deserve to be anywhere near here, but the fans like him. He gets cheered, so that's one thing. And you've got that big ape, Sam Defrain, who, yeah, he's big and he's strong, but let's be real. He can't outsmart me. He won't put his body on the line like me. And just like the coronavirus, I am a killer. So at the next Dropkicks event, whenever that may be, we're not too sure, you will see the hooligan Vinny Daniels finally have his hand raised. He will be the new DKW champion. The hooligan era will begin.
Ooh.
Another one pretty much bang on time.
Seconds out. I think about 1 or 2 seconds out.
Well, bear in mind we're on an internet call as well, so when you said go, there was a delay. So let's just say it was perfect, like me.
You're still going. Oh god.
There's even a post promo.
Exactly.
Lucas, if you want to go first.
Yeah, I liked how that one built up, like energy-wise and like story-wise. Sorry, and you mentioned obviously your past not having a championship contest for a long time. Well, actually, had one. Sorry. Yeah, it really, I believe that a lot. To be fair, I'm going to go quite high. I think. Shall we? I think I'm gonna have to. 5.
Yeah, boy.
4, 5. It went to time as well. I can't fault it.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't find anything wrong with it. Not that I was looking for it, but
Appreciate it.
near enough bang on.
But when you bring quality, when you bring quality on the show, you get quality. That's all I'll say.
We're getting our money's worth.
Exactly.
Yeah, bang on time, full of energy, and you didn't go straight in with. You just didn't go straight in with the heavy. You built it up like most promos should. I'm going to have to agree and give you a 5.
Oh, Christ, that makes my cock erect.
So at the end of that, you've got the full 10 points.
I'll take that.
We're not going to tell you if you've won or not.
I think I have, let's be honest. Otherwise, we have to do a tiebreaker. Otherwise, have to do a tiebreaker breaker. What would be the point in that?
Well, you never know. We're going to get Sam and Charlie back with us in just a moment. And we're going to reveal who won. And we're going to reveal the first ever Pipebomb Promo Challenge winner for season 1 of Talking
Spoiler,
Crap.
it's me.
Okay, so we have Charlie, Sam and Vinny back for the results. And I'm going to go from bottom to top. Just because it adds a bit of suspense, doesn't it? So,
Yeah.
in last place, with 7.5 points, we have Champagne Charlie.
Oh, well.
Well done,
Tough
JJ.
luck.
Champagne Charlie. You done good. You're still a hero to me.
Thank you very much, Vinny.
You still did tremendous, all three of you did. In
All right,
second
climb out.
place, with 8.5 points, we have Sam Defrain.
Ah.
Yes!
That means-
Knew I could do it!
So that means in first place with 10 points, the full score, we have the hooligan, Vinny Daniels.
Yes!
Rigged.
Get in there.
This is a rigged contest.
It's all about who you know, not what you know. And I know a lot of people.
So Lucas, just quickly, turn over your piece of paper and tell me what your prediction was.
Okay, so the person that I predicted to win this, and this was written down on a separate piece of paper before we even called any of you
You
up,
can't
now
make predictions for something that you're the judge of. You're scoring it.
was JJ.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it was JJ.
My
I thought
prediction.
JJ would ace it.
My prediction was actually Sam Defrain.
See, I proved all the haters wrong.
So we were both wrong.
Don't hate, anticipate. Vinny Daniels coming at you like COVID-19. True-born killer.
I thought Vinny would go too short.
Oh,
short.
no, I've got the stamina to go all night long.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
You single ladies.
So
Or
at
lads.
the end of that, Vinny Daniels is our winner of the Season 1 Pipebomb Promo Challenge. Also
Well
being
done,
the
Vinny.
first person to compete in the Pipebomb Promo Challenge. Back in the CM Punk episode, on episode 3 of the Talking Crap podcast.
So basically what you're saying is everyone's efforts, everything since me was just pointless, really, wasn't it? I mean,
Well, I
Potentially,
think,
but-
Vinny, you should come back on season 2 and defend your crown against that season's champion. I think that would be the way to go.
maybe I'll consider it if you throw enough wedge my way. Because money talks.
I'm sure we can work something out. So before we
Maybe
head
some
off,
Nando's vouchers.
sorry,
Maybe some Nando's vouchers.
maybe.
Yeah, you love a voucher.
So before we head off, we haven't announced what we're doing for our season finale yet, and I think we should probably.
Is it a live sex show, Edge and Lita style?
No,
Because I'm
that's
here
not
for that,
quite
man.
in the budget.
Listen, I'll do it for free.
Oh, but then we'd have to find another person, wouldn't we?
Well, believe me, if I'm doing it, there'll be a queue.
So what's the theme?
Right. Anyway, our season finale, we will be capitalising on his retirement and looking at The Undertaker. Lucas, who have we got for that episode?
We've got Lewis Barrett joining us. We've got Champagne
Mark
Charlie.
Calloway himself.
We will have Chris Hunter, and we will, because he just announced that he will be on. We'll have Vinny Daniels, I guess. I
didn't announce myself.
Next week. But,
am I on it?
You announced to me. So you are now.
You announced Mark Calloway, didn't he?
I said Mark Calloway's going to be on, not me. I mean, I'll do it. I mean, if it's what the people want, which I guess they do.
All right, comment down below. Do you want Vinny Daniels in the live stream at the end of the week?
If you don't, I'll fucking do you.
So,
on that note,
on that note, this Saturday, roughly midday, is the plan. We'll be going live for the season finale of Talking Crap. We'll see you in the next one.
Oh.